Mars have captured our imagination for decades. Various space agencies including NASA, ESA, ISRO and SpaceX are coming out with various plans, everything from nuking the planet into habitability to creating a magnetic field around the planet to encourage it to grow its own atmosphere. NASA wants to send humans to Red Planet by 2030, while SpaceX wants to get there even sooner with plans to have people there by 2025. But how exactly are we going to colonize Mars? Well, let's find out. To reach Mars, the first thing is to carry astronauts. Traditionally, for going to Mars, one needs to follow Hohmann's transfer orbit, which requires approximately 9 months in space. But to get to Mars even sooner, space agency have to use a modified transfer trajectory which will cut down the travel time between 4 to 7 months. Use of a modified transfer trajectory will reduce the travel time but will increase the fuel consumption, which is difficult if we use chemical rockets. So in order to use a modified transfer trajectory, space agencies are going to use a propellant depot, which is basically a refueling station in low Earth orbit. This will enable heavy lift launch vehicles to travel Mars in shorter amount of time. Traveling to Mars is just the first leg of journey. Landing on Mars is even more difficult. The atmosphere of Mars is mostly carbon dioxide and the surface of planet is too cold to sustain human life. The planet's gravity is only 38% of Earth's gravity, and also the atmosphere of Mars is equivalent to 1% of Earth's atmosphere at sea level, which makes getting to the surface tricky. Also, the spacecraft which is going to carry crew to Mars is projected to be around 20 metric ton compared to Curiosity rovers, which was only 1 metric ton. So the weight is also an issue. So in order to perform landing on Mars, scientists came up with 4 possible solutions, first of which is legged landing system based on lunar lander. Secondly, sky crane landing system, which would use population system to lower rover and other equipment onto the surface. The third design discussed was airbag landing system, but all these options were not viable for transporting people. Scientists considered touchdown sensing as their viable option. In this method, equipment will be sent on the surface and the spacecraft will compensate accordingly for safer touchdown on Mars. Along with this, SpaceX came up with the idea of using hyperbolic entry at up to 7.5 km per second, and it will decelerate aerodynamically. The big question is, what are we going to do after landing on Mars? For colonization of Mars, we would require wide variety of equipments to produce food, propellant, water, shelter, energy and breathable oxygen. On Mars, water can be extracted from soil while oxygen can be produced by splitting water into constituent parts of hydrogen and oxygen. There is one more method developed by NASA to produce oxygen. It is called Mars Oxygen In Situ Resource Utilization Experiment, also known as MOKIE, will be used to produce oxygen from the Martian atmosphere for propellants and for breathing. For food, astronauts will try to produce fresh food on Mars, which are likely going to be plants, algae and insects. Food production will occur under artificial lighting. For emergency cases, there will be storable food from Earth. For shelters, many space agencies have considered building 3D printed houses for living. The 3D printed houses or hive will be able to accommodate astronauts and can be built through 3D printed in situ material gathered from the surface of Mars. It will include basalt and renewable bioplastic. These houses will not only save humans from harmful radiation but can be 3D printed easily and quickly. Once all these resources are available, human settlements can be formed. When you think about human settlements, you picture a red planet turning green with time and continued human colonization. Unfortunately, those days are far in future if they even happen at all. The first few trips to Mars will only include essentials. One of NASA's first goal for its astronaut is to learn how to live on the planet. Since it differs greatly from Earth, Survival is an important skill for astronaut to master. After that, Mars base will be formed and the required research will be conducted. Once the research is over and the scientists are able to perform farming on the Mars, then more and more humans can be settled on the planet and the terraforming of Mars into Earth-like planet can be done. Mars, hopefully, is just one step into the universe. Once we reach Mars, we can dip our toes further into solar system. Mars' low gravity will provide a perfect platform for construction and launching other deep space vehicles. This will enable us to go and explore beyond our solar system into interstellar space.